What's going on, you guys? Yeah, we seen it yesterday. Hold on, make sure. Could everybody hear me? Could you hear me well? Yeah, we seen it. We seen what happened yesterday. We heard what Terrence Bud Crawford had to say, and he said quite a bit. And this is why I told you guys the day before that he got to come out and address this. I said it prior to that as well, that he needs to come out and set the record straight if this is not true. If any all this stuff is cap, he needs to come out and really just lay it down, tell everybody what's real. Right? Because he's the guy that's actually in this situation. But you've seen a lot of people really dismissive of what he had to say. He was a liar. He was capping. He was contradicting himself. They looking for any and every reason to downplay Terrence Crawford, man, by any means. I mean, hit that like button. Come on in, man. We're gonna get this thing started, man. Salute to everybody that's in the building early. Terrence Crawford also responds on Twitter to, I guess, fans. And he said, I'm pretty sure if anything I said was a lie, at Errol Spence would have been said something by now. He was watching my live, but he knows what's real. But there's things he may not know or knew because he's not the one at the table like myself is. So, yeah. The plot thickening is to say the very least. Because it did seem like Spence, where was he at? Right? Where was he at during all of this? And then Crawford comes out and pretty much lays it down. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Let me see who's up in the building. Salute to him, Zoe P. What's going on? J Rod's Level Up Boxing TV. What's good, bro? Y'all go subscribe to my boy J Rod. Level Up Boxing TV. Hollow Ninja, salute, bro. What's good? D Ray Promotions. What's going on? Fishing. The Chosen Kid. Bro. D Young, what's good? Cerebral, Juice Lee, D Nice, Don Vine. Man. Hey, Bud doubled down on all that shit yesterday, bro. We're going to wait till some more people get up here. It's actually a nice day today. I should have waited to do this stream, but I actually need to go take a nap because I got to go to work. But, yeah, I like the way Bud came in there and laid it down. You know what I'm saying? He laid it down pretty hard with his truth. I don't even like saying that, but what really happened, And let's be honest, if Spence, if it was a cap, well, I would expect Spence to be on there saying something, but he ain't said nothing. And I'm gonna go drop the panel, open up the panel because I want to get some of the Spence fans on here and see what they got to say about what Bud had to say, because Bud had quite a bit to say. What's going on, WJ Lucky, man? Salute to you for the cash app, bro. Much love to you, WJ. Yeah, man. They $25 million, man. We gonna talk about it. $25 million, Bud said. Let me pull up all this stuff I gotta get on my screen here. I'm kind of lagging. I wonder if these guys are gonna show up today, man. That was a crushing blow. I don't think Spence is gonna come out with anything close to that. You know what I'm saying? Spence may come out on Twitter and say, he might not even do that now. But he definitely not about to come out with a whole video. He definitely not about to do anything like that. We know that for a fact. He is definitely not about to do that. What's going on, Boxing Nerd? Yeah, man, we heard a lot yesterday, bro. But Bud covered pretty much everything that everybody's been talking about. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much covered everything what everybody's been talking about. But if you notice, the guys who's really in denial of what he was saying, they really have no rebuttal to what he said. Why? Because this is coming from the fucking horse's mouth. That's why. It's coming from the horse's mouth, not Mike Capinger, not Floyd fucking Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? It's coming from the horse. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy, man. Not none of these people. This came from the horse's mouth. Guess what? He's still lying. But they'll come out and believe something Mike Capinger said. I told you guys, these are the type of people we dealing with. It was a no-brainer. And I really do believe that Crawford watches this channel. I do believe it. Because a lot of stuff he said, we talked about already. We said it already. You know what I'm saying? It's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't he hop at the idea of hopping in there for $10 million if this fight wasn't happening anyway? I mean, come on, man. This doesn't make sense. This has been a thing for these guys. Let me send these links out. It's been a thing for these guys to smear Terrence Crawford ever since he went up to 147. This has been the agenda, and it still continues to fucking day. What's going on, TJ? I see you in the building. The fool. What's good? Yeah, man. It's still continuing today, bro. I said Crawford needs to come out and address this. A lot of you guys like, oh no, he don't need to say nothing. I'm like, nah, bro, he do. Guess what he did? You know what I'm saying? After seeming like he didn't really want to say too much, nothing in public, right? It's been other people reported that Crawford said this, Crawford said that. And he said, you know what? Let me come out here and tell everybody what it really is. You know what I'm saying? What's up, D Lucky? I see you, bro. Yeah, they Bud and Arrow watch everything, bro. I know they do. Yeah, absolutely. But you need to come on and holler at your boy Bushido too, man. Stop playing. Bud, if you're listening, come holler at your boy Bushido, man. I'm gonna reach out. We gotta talk, Bud. But yeah, man. Let me get this thing on the screen. Crawford was talking. He said, I'm the best fighter in the world. I like his energy in the interview. I like his energy. He seemed really comfortable and confident. He said, I'm the best fighter in the world. Come on, man. Who we talking about here? Like, yeah, what are y'all saying? Yeah, man. The takeover, you know what I'm saying? Black Prime represent, you know what I'm saying? AB, Bud. They mad out here, y'all. And like Bud said, he said they mad because he getting the bag. Look at Boxing Habit on here hating in the comment section. I see you, Boxing Habit, hating. He says Duck Crawford will forever be known for ducking Errol Spence. Come on, bro. Wake up, bro. Wake up, bro. You know damn well this dude ain't ducking no damn Spence. He just came out and told you what it is. Spence ain't said shit to rebuttal this shit. If Spence, if this was all cap, Spence should have came on that stream yesterday. Crawford was literally live. Spence could have requested to join. Crawford would have had to accept that in front of everybody. But Spence didn't show up, bro. He watched from the background and shit. If Crawford was lying, Spence should have came on there and set the record straight then. He didn't, bro. Because Spence probably really don't know what the fuck is going on like that. Crawford probably knows a lot more about what's really going on with this situation than Spence do. Why? Because Crawford's his own boss now. And he pretty much laid it down to everybody like, this dude really ain't his own boss like that, bro. Like, I ain't even been seeing like where this dude been at. And then he had to get permission to go deal with this $25 million situation that I had on the table for us. $50 million altogether, right? From a hedge fund dude or whatever. The fans dismissive of that. They didn't want to believe that. Well, I don't know why. It's not like Bud Crawford ever showed to be a lie, right? It's not like Crawford be out here talking and doing this and that and the third and, you know, hooping and hollering at the mouth. And he never really, I don't see why he'd come out here and lie. It was up to Spence to go ahead and see if that was real, but he didn't want to fucking do it because he's not his own boss. He's not his own boss, bro. All that shit's been cap and shit. Salute to Damone Danes for the super chat. He says, turn down 25 million guarantee. Who's the duck? Come on, bro. Are we serious right now? 25 million guarantee, bro. And Crawford, he said in the video, I took, what'd he say? I had no guarantee, bro. So I'm fighting just off of paper. I'm just out here. Like they really, based off what he said, y'all, it sounded like they didn't want to fight with the dude. Hey, you ain't lying, D. Didn't mention Espinoza one time, bro. Did not mention. That's what I've said, bro. It sounded like Espinoza had his ear to the door. That's what I've been saying. It sounds like dude don't even really know what's going on, but he just know how to talk. But here's a guy who's actually told you about Al Heyman. Oh, he's a charming guy. I like Al Heyman. Charming dude. You know what I'm saying? Look, man. Oh, man, this is good, man. This is good. I mean, it's been a tit for tat for weeks. Crawford said, you know what? Let me set the record straight. I can't believe they turned down that $25 million, though. I'm going to open up the panel in a second. Let me cook for a minute. Can't believe they turned down the $25 million, though. I mean, did he didn't even, based off what Crawford said. Let me see if I can go right to what he said. I wish it was like timestamps.
Just make this fight. You know, what I mean, anything we got to do, we can do it right there and sign, seal, deliver. And Al told me straight up, that ain't never happened in the history of ever, where two fighters sit down at the table and they come to an agreement and they get a fight made like that.
It sounds like it was really difficult based off what Bud said, because Al Heyman ain't gonna come out and say shit. Floyd Mayweather, he probably didn't even know. Floyd Mayweather was too busy doing what he was fucking doing to know probably really what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence, who knows where he was at? He clearly wasn't there based off of what Crawford was saying. Espinoza ill was to the dough, so he couldn't hear everything. It sounded like to me like, man, they was really trying to lowball him out of the fight, bro. Hey, you ain't lying, Damone. I deserve a Bud interview, bro. That's right. Hey, look, he said this idiot Bud spoke a lot and didn't really say anything. He said a whole lot. That's why you not saying nothing. He said a whole lot. Look, everybody who's been anti-Crawford for whatever reason, they have nothing to say. Nothing. Now, if Mike Cappinger, Dan Rayfield, or anybody else came out, they would have had they would have dissected that whole paragraph, that whole conversation. But when a horse came out and told you straight up what happened, they can't fucking believe it. He didn't say nothing. He contradicted himself. He ruined in the fight. Nah, y'all just don't got shit to say, bro. Because the horse just told you what it was. And it just wasn't what you wanted to hear. Now tell the big fish to come out and tell you what you need to hear. Nah, he ain't gonna do that. Because Crawford pretty much dared him yesterday to do it. Salute to Boomer for the super chat to sponsor the stream. He said, salute Bushido in the dojo. Bud looked out for Spence on the money and he worried about back end. Facts, bro. Like, look, dog. He hit him up. Look, man. You your own boss, right? He was testing that shit. That's what he was doing. He was testing his bossness. He's like, look, dog, I got these people who said they give us $25 million guarantee a piece up front. What's up? What we doing? Oh, well, what about the back end? Oh, here we go. Oh, well, this is the same thing as, oh, well, Sean Porter got a belt. Come on, bro. It's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing, bro. Hesitation, man. This is based off what Crawford was telling us. Hesitation, man. Where's Spence at? You know? Oh, these bees. Hey, these dudes is mad, J-Rod, because, I mean, the truth hurts, bro. They have no rebuttal for it. They have no answer for it. Only thing they can say is Crawford's stupid and all this other crazy stuff. He didn't say anything negative about Al Heyman. He actually likes Al Heyman. But as far as that, he's a Spence guy, and he's the outsider. So that's that. But these guys been so emotional for weeks. They've been so emotional for weeks. Then when they hear something like this, it's like, hey, wow. Even Ness from Boxing Voice agreed that Al and EJ dropped the ball, bro. Thank you, bro. And we know Ness has not been too favorable of Terrence Crawford over the years. Ness is not one of those guys who favors Crawford like that. But he's keeping it 100, bro. They dropped the ball with the fight, dog. They did. They dropped the ball with the fight. What else do we got to say about it? Oh, let's just hashtag blame Bud. Come on, now we ain't gonna do that. Because dudes like your boy Bushido's gonna be up on here and go tell you straight like it is, tell you exactly what the fuck happened. If Crawford was the duck, I'll have to come out and say, look, man, Bud's my boy, but he was out here ducking, bro. And this is why I said it's not looking good for Bud right now. He has to come out and say something. And boy, did he say something. So there's no more Mike Cappingers. You know what I'm saying? No blue blood. Salute the blue blood. You know, no none of that. Bud came out and told you, salute to Massachusetts Fishers and Growing for the super chat. He says if Spence responds and claims Crawford is lying, Crawford's going to drop the audio of their conversation. Probably, bro. Probably. Al told Bud. What Al tell Bud? What Bud say? Well, we go get an 8-figure payday without you or some shit. Like, come on, bro.
Like a regular contract, it wasn't nothing. It was initial proposal. It wasn't even a contract. It was a proposal.
You know what I'm saying? And you have fans like, dude, big boy yesterday, big dog yesterday, screaming and in a car driving, saying, Bud, why he didn't sign a contract? What Bud just told you. Like, it wasn't even a contract. It was a proposal, bro. See, that's what I'm saying, fans. And this is why I say everything is hearsay. This is what they're saying. I'm not about to come out here and act like it's definite news, because in boxing, I've learned over the years, you just never know what's true. So I say it's hearsay. This is what they're saying. And what they were saying is that Crawford, he allegedly got a contract. Why didn't he sign it? Where did you even hear that from, bro? And then the horses come out and tell you yesterday that it wasn't really a contract. It was like a proposal. Oh, well, he's lying. Says who? Who's going to come out here and say he's lying? Not Floyd, not Al, not Errol. None of them, bro. Not Espinoza. He don't even know what the fuck going on. Been watching all day. Spence fans, Bud haters, scrambling all day. You know what I'm saying? Spence, I don't know, man. The fans downplaying at 25 million. Oh, well, he get 25 million from. Oh, he's Terrence fucking Crawford, bro. He's the best fighter in the world. Y'all see, it's been a narrative for years that Bud Crawford ain't valuable and he's not worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? Well, apparently he knows people that's willing to put up fucking $50 million a piece for him and Errol Spence to fight. We already know it's going to be a rematch. It probably be even more money for the second one. Spence didn't want to bite on it. The big fish didn't want to take the bite, bro. He didn't want to do it, bro. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. We'll cook for a little bit longer. I'm going to the panel and get you guys' thoughts on this. He didn't take the bite, bro. They had all the cards stacked in their favor over there. Crawford said he wasn't getting a guarantee, bro. There's a few things that really stuck out. He said he wasn't getting no guarantee in that fight. He just wanted some transparency. He even brought that up. The transparency. Let me see if I know where the timestamp is at. He just wanted some transparency, bro.
You crazy in the head. So now here we go. Back to square, one. Like people that he been dealing with or they been dealing with. But I'm not the type of guy to just sit on my ass and sit on my hands for no man to feed my family. So
you feel me? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So you expected Bud to sit on his ass and not feed his family, bro? That's what I'm saying, y'all. Damn if he do, damn if he don't. If Bud had a sat out, he didn't fight since last year. He can't get no fights. He ain't got no promoter. But if he do take a fight, he should have took a fight. He's talking Spence. Bro, I've dealt with radical fan bases over the years. Battled with some of the best of them. Back when I used to be debating and shit all the time. I don't do any of that no more. But man, you Spence fans is something else, bro. Y'all be cool one minute, but y'all on some other shit with that, bro. Y'all expect this dude just to sit on his ass? For what? For who? For you? Like, come on, bro. y'all got to make it make sense.
You mad at me for taking a fight with a tough opponent? You may not know him, but he's a tough opponent for a bigger purse, a guarantee that I wasn't even gonna get.
Right. You know what I'm saying? For a guarantee he wouldn't even go get, bro. This is what Bud is telling us. for a guarantee he wouldn't even go get from PBC. So who got the bag, bro? Who got the bag, bro? I mean, come on, this is prize fighting. This is prize fighting. And if Crawford was a younger fighter, but these are older guys. I expect them to be trying to get their bags on the way out. You know what I'm saying? Guys that's in their 30s. Come on, let's be realistic here. You're not gonna be boxing. A lot of these guys ain't gonna be boxing till their 40s like that. So they got to get the most they can when they're in their 30s, still got some prime in them. Think. All this stuff is like common sense type shit. But they so emotional and irrational and caught up in their feelings over the fandom of Errol Spence. They just can't look at things fucking rationally, bro. Objectively. Why would this dude sit out this year? If not, go ahead and take this fight with this guy. He signed within 24. He's probably getting his career high payday as well to go fight Terrence Crawford. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. It's all a no-brainer, bro. He said, I call Cap on a tough opponent. He didn't say tougher. He said it's tough. I have a reason been on a tear, man. He's been over tear over there on the UK. I tell you that. Oh, shit. Yeah, he's been over there on the tear.
And told you, listen, got this bread on the table, man. What is you doing? What is you doing? You're not your own boss, my dude. So stop saying that you your own boss. Stop saying that you the truth and you this and you that, but you got to answer to a lot of people, my dude.
Wow. I know that hurt Errol Spence fans' heart yesterday. That right there, that hurt. That hurt for years because they were screaming that boss narrative for a long time. And now look at us in 2022. Crawford's out here, a free agent, and he's making boss moves. Meanwhile, he got to call Al. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We got to make this stuff make sense, bro. We got to make this stuff make sense. Salute to Damone Daines for the super chat. Bernie said that Bud already been paid $10 million. Oh, yeah. That's probably why AB was so happy, too. Them dudes probably gave them guys that money up front. Oh, yeah, we supporting Black Prime, Lil Lamb, for sure. Hell yeah, especially if these guys are getting paid for real. Like that. If they getting paid, shit, everything's checking off. Oh, yeah, I'm all in with Black Prime, bro. You heard what Bud said. I'm going to play the clip and see if I can find it. He said that, man, look, if you want to make some fights and get some, man, come to Black Prime. You know what I'm saying? So clearly, and Crawford seemed like a guy that just got paid. You know what I'm saying? His energy is like, yeah.
You got to answer to a lot of people, and I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. They got you to where you is now.
Let me see what you say about Black Prime.
Promise, and he swear that he wasn't going to fight, which is Keith Thurman going through them.
There we go.
PBC, and he's our right hand man. We done heard that on numerous occasions.
He's talking about Floyd and everything.
Floyd came out and said that the fight wasn't happening in this year. So y'all mad at me for going to get a bag?
Right. To go get the bag. They mad the Bud is going to get the bag. They mad, bro. And they mad because it's $10 million too, right? This is what they're saying. It's $10 million, whatever, right? They mad because of that too. We never heard Spence getting that type of high guarantee before. So Crawford's out here making boss moves, man. He's actually out here, a real free agent, actually out here. He can do what he wants and make boss moves. He's fighting David Alvarez on Black Prime at home for $10 million. And it was a narrative for years that Crawford ain't valuable. He can't sell. He can't do this. Nobody want to deal with him. Well, allegedly, Black Prime do, a BLK Prime. These other investors, these hedge funds, they want to put $25 million apiece in front of their faces to make a fight between him and Spence. But Spence said, oh, what about the back end? You know what? I ain't going to even answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Shit looking real shaky over there now. Again, like, come on, man. And the thing is, they're not going to come out and rebuttal this or anything, right? And it's not going to fuck up the fight either. Why? Because now, like, it's going to really look like y'all been ducking if y'all don't go and turn around and get to spin the block now. You got to spin the block either way. What will Spence come out and say? What will he actually come out and say? Oh, well, a lot of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't at the table, like Bud said, man. He wasn't even at the table, bro. Salute to Dirty Red for the super chat. He says, reminds me of when Oscar said they sent an offer to Jamal. Why wouldn't Jamal go to the zone and get paid? Why can't EJ go get this? Bro, we heard so many instances where other guys from other sides or other dudes say, look, man, we got this money. You can come over here just for this fight. Nah, man, they don't do it, bro. They'll say, call Al or stop calling me. You know what I'm saying? Make the fight if you want to make. Come on, bro. I got all them clips. I seen all of it, bro. They always on some weird shit when these other guys got to fight for them, a lot of money for them, and they say, oh, there's hesitation there, bro. We gonna call it 100 over here. Hey, he never bad talked to either guy. He didn't bad talk him. But if looking off the energy from the Bud haters or the Spence fans or whatever they may be, you would think that he was bad mouthing these guys. He didn't bad mouth them at all. They just didn't like what he was saying. Because they have no rebuttal for it. They have no answer for it. There's nobody else to come out. There's nobody that's going to come out and counter that what he just said. Like, no, this is what really happened. Nah, there's nobody that's going to do that. So we just go downplay him and say, oh, well, he's lying and all this other shit, man. We dealing with a bunch of, man, we dealing with some crazy people out here, bro. He said, oh, look, oh, yeah, I see you. Yeah, you switched it up real quick. Not damage. Yeah, uh-huh. Bud was this and that, and you was wanting to beat him up. And all that. Now he fight Boots. Yeah, nah, but that's Errol Spence's mandatory. Jaron Ennis get his fucking turn. We got to finish this storyline first. I ain't trying to hear nothing about none of that. If I'm honest, Boots go get his turn. I'm trying to finish this Spence Crawford Thurman, get them dudes up out the way first. I don't even, But now we go push off Boots on Bud again. Like, nah, bro. Nah, it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, Boots and Virgil quiet too. They ain't said nothing either, little lamb. They ain't say nothing, bro. How many views this video got? A whole bunch. Almost 200,000. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said nothing, bro. Nobody said nothing. What Boots said? He didn't say nothing. Virgil, what he had? Nah, he didn't say nothing, bro. I told you, Crawford's one of those dudes, and I've seen it before. He's one of those dudes that when he walk in the room, everybody get quiet and shit, bro. When he's talking, everybody's sitting there listening to him. He's one of those dudes. I've seen it before. Oh, you said Boots said he ready now. Man, Boots ain't about to fight Bud now anyway. Boots about to fight whoever he about to fight. What we talking about Boots for anyway? Where Errol at? How about you go contact Errol, go tag him on Twitter and tell him, hey man, say something, bruh. How about we do that? Tell Errol to come and counter this argument. I told you guys in my initial reaction, like he's not. Crawford pretty much dared him. This video was him to come out, pretty much daring Errol Spence to come out here and deny this truth, bro. That's what this was. He ain't done it yet. He ain't even had a tweet. He ain't got nothing to say because he probably really don't know what's going on like that. He probably really wasn't at the table like that. He probably wasn't really hands-on in making this fight like that. Like Crawford was. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't, bro. Oh, he said Bozy Ennis said he should have picked Boots if he's his own boss. Nah. No, he shouldn't have. Nope. No, he shouldn't have. Hold on, let me send this link out. Nope. Because I guarantee you Spence ain't picking the Boots either. Hey, you ain't lying, Damon Daniel. Salute for the super chat. He says, interview proves Bud moves the needle 200. Yeah, he does, bro. Come on, it's all everybody's talking about in boxing, bro. All right, that's why I said Bud needs to do a video and drop a video, say something to the people on a live stream. And sure enough, he fucking did it. I'm sure he listens. He has to. Because I just said it and he did it. I ain't tell him to do it, but I suggested it. And he said, yeah, let me go ahead and do this shit. Oh, he probably won't be getting 10 million. I mean, he probably could get 10 million fighting Boots on Prime, maybe. Right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But Boots ain't getting a fight right now. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, man. He Spence mandatory any fucking way. He went the IBF route. He petitioned to fight Spence in the IBF anyway. Now we go push our boots again. Nah, how about Spence fight boots? How about that? Nah, I don't want to see that either. Nah, Spence fight Thurman, and then we if Spence get past Thurman, we fight. We see him in Crawford in 2023. That's what's supposed to happen. Yeah, boy, got the whole boxer quiet, little lamb. You ain't lying, bro. No boxer spoke. I told you. Nobody said nothing, bro. Because they know the deal. They know what's real, bro. They know. He said he the best fighter in the world. He said he the best fighter in the world. Nobody came out and said nothing, bro. Like, nah, man, I want to come test that gangster. Nah, nobody, bro. You got some knucklehead fans and shit talking shit because they can't touch it. He can't touch them. But these fighters, nah, they ain't say nothing. Boots didn't come on there and say, nah, I'm the best fighter in the world. Nah, nah. He ain't, no, nobody, Virgil, nah, no, nobody said nothing. Salute to Damone Danes for another super chat. He says, Bushido, LOL, hashtag profit, Shido, 10% Shido. Yeah, man. Yeah. Damage says the best ducker. See, that's what I said. There's no substance behind what you're saying. How's he a duck? He just literally came out and told you exactly what happened. Where's your guy at? Where's Spence at to tell you what happened? He ain't said nothing. He ain't said nothing. Spence found out Crawford's fight that region. He probably didn't even know what was going on his damn self. Why? Because he's not his own boss. He wasn't hands-on in the situation, bro. He said, Bud soft. Look at all eyes. Look at him. He over here hate like a. I love it, man. I love it.
When did that ever happen? Y'all mad at me for going to get a bag? Come on, man. We're gonna turn up with BLK Prime. You know what I mean? We're gonna do our thing, man. We stepping up to the plate, man. They turning boxing around, man. All the biggest fights, you know what I mean, going through them. They the new wave. You know, hey, giving these fighters, they just do. You want to fight this guy, you want to fight this guy, they gonna make it happen. It's simple, But hey, my intentions is still the same. After this fight, Spence, successful. I'm successful. He said he gonna spin the block. And let him spin the block so I can drop him off where he stand.
That's right. Spin the block so he could look, man. Everything leading up to this point, as far as the fans bashing Bud and all that, that's just the story of his career. That's just something that people have been doing ever since he was a threat to the PBC's welterweight supremacy or whatever the hell they got going on. This has been a thing, and it's going to continue to be a thing. Come out here and tell you that he was dealing hands-on with Al Heyman. Some Spence hardly even tells you about. Crawford said he was dealing with the dude. He talked to the dude. He actually likes the guy. Where was Spence at? He couldn't find Spence nowhere. Salute to J Rod's Level Up Boxing TV for the super chat. And go subscribe to my boy J Rod Level Up Boxing. He says 10 million equals, yeah, man, 30. Come on, bro. It's all a no-brainer, bro. But we dealing with some irrational people. Salute to Boxing Gems for the super chat. Y'all go subscribe to Boxing Gems. He says, salute, fam. Salute to you, brother. Man, it's crazy shit going on in the boxing community. But we got to keep up with these weird narratives just to make sure everything stays balanced. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, this, I don't know either, TJ. It's crazy, bro. And look, they're not going to say nothing. A lot of these guys, they're not going to say nothing with any substance or any meaning. It's going to be, he's fake. He's a liar. I hate him. It's going to be stuff like that. Little childish stuff, right? A little childish stuff. And then it's going to, if BLK Prime starts to really pan out and fighters really start to take notice and interest, it's going to be a beef between the Black Prime guys and the PBC guys. Watch what I tell you. If the Black Prime starts to pan out and fighters and it really starts to work out, and they start to get some momentum in boxing, watch what I tell you. That's what I'm saying. Look, they got jokes. They got nothing but jokes. Let me go ahead and send the link out. I'm just seeing if like LT anybody pop up or Loyal. Salute to Damone Days for another super chat. He says Bud challenged Spence to refute what he said. I'm telling you, bro, he did. This whole video was a dare of Spence. I dare you to come out and say I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? This. I dare you to come out here and say I'm lying, bro. He didn't bash him. He didn't bash Al Heyman. He just said, look, man, I mean, you know, Al Heyman mother got sick and I respect that. So I pulled back. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like boy gonna come out here on camera and make up all that stuff, y'all. Is that what we're doing now? Yeah, everybody coming in quick. Salute.
What's good with it?
Good.
It was good, bro. It was good to put to the salute to the panel in the chat, man.
Yo,
Hey.
what's up, man?
Shit. Boy, I see a lot.
Now, Bushido.
Hey, hold up. No, man. You can't just come in here like that, bro. You gotta announce yourself and all that. Like my man was talking, but hey, you can't do that, dog.
Yeah, nah,
Well, I didn't know he was talking. My bad.
Yeah. Hey, Bushido.
My bad. I didn't know you were talking. I didn't hear you.
Nah, you good. I
That sound like Lennar.
Who is that talking, man? God damn.
Everybody mute the mics. Let Dion go first.
Nah, you good. I just sound like Lennar. Who is that talking?
It's an echo.
It's that AC guy, man.
Oh yeah. Nah, I just wanted to just say what I said earlier, man. That nigga ain't say nothing about Espinoza, so I really want to know if the nigga was in negotiations and whatever he told who he was telling the shit to didn't seem like it was true. But anybody could go ahead after that.
Okay, go ahead. Who want to go next? Go ahead.
I got you.
Now, Bushido, you know I'm about to say something.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead,
That
man.
sound like Lennar. We know he could be negative, but go ahead.
Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna be negative. I'm
just messing with you, fam. Hey, Lennar, you part of the family.
I know. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna be negative. I'm gonna keep it real like I always do. Crawford did not. First of all, I mean, this is what kills me about these Crawford fans, right? Y'all do anything to search for a win. Y'all already doing your victory lap and power walking and shit, acting like y'all really got to win. You guys really don't, and let me explain why. If you really listen to what he said, the majority of what he said, the brother said pretty much what we already knew. The only thing that we really did not already know was a $25 million guarantee. Other than that, 90% of that interview was just stuff we already knew. So
Lennar,
why
is that a duck? 25 million? Is that a duck?
That's what I said. Well, I said that's different, but the rest
That's
was pretty
a big
much the
difference.
same.
They never made 25 million in no fight.
I was telling LK
and let me say this, and let me say this.
Yo, somebody got an echo, man.
Somebody got an echo.
Man, damn.
And let me say this. Y'all really think? Okay, listen. Yes, like I've said, I don't think Spence is ducking. I don't think Crawford's ducking. But if you guys really think about it, what do you expect Earl Spence to do? I mean,
he's his own boss, right?
You guys, bro. Hold on. Do you guys expect Earl? This is a rhetorical question. Do you guys respect Earl? Expect him to go leave Al Heyman, a guy who's been his father figure for years, and paying him? Come on now, you can't expect that. What do you guys expect him to do?
Business and family is separate, bro. I have experience with that. Don't do that.
So you mad at Earl Spence's loyalty?
I'm not mad at Spence loyalty. He should be loyal, but business is business. It's not personal.
No, you drowning because you giving the wrong answers, bro.
I don't know who
that's why it's him. I know who that is.
Yeah, I know. I don't know who he's talking about.
I said you drowning because so this is the scenario. I said you're drowning right now because
you talking about me?
Yeah, you giving the wrong answer.
Who is drowning? Nobody's drowning. All I'm saying, you can't expect this man to leave his promoter.
You drowning.
He doesn't have to leave.
Your head nothing the water. Which your response should have been, the $25 million was a cap. The $25 million was a flat fee, right? So your correct response should have been, Al Heyman didn't want to cap the money that they were going to make. Now,
but why I say no disrespect, brother, but that's
Al Heyman didn't want to cap his own money.
That's how you roll. Why I say we two different men. If you want to say that, that's fine. But I'm saying I'm going from the loyalty standpoint. Why do you expect a man who's been loyal to Al Heyman all his career to leave? You cannot do that.
You didn't let
they never do, YSL.
Get your emotion out of it. right?
We got
Smash the like button, y'all. Come on, smash the like button.
Okay, sure. I'm not emotional, but go ahead, YSM.
Bud has a guaranteed money preference, right? Al Heyman has a bet on yourself preference. Neither one is wrong. It all depends on who you are as a man. And whatever you decide to do is what you decide to do. But you talking about the loyalty and all that, that shit is irrelevant, bro. Spence is under contract. He got to
So
move.
okay, but YSM, listen. Can I ask you a
it's
question?
about business models, sir.
You talking about YSM. You talking about YSM. You talking about how you stand as a man. So you're a man of principle, right?
Not with business, no.
Are you? No. I'm asking you a question. Are you a man of principle?
Yes.
Yes or no? Okay, if you're a man of principle, and I was gonna go there, but I didn't really get a chance to go there. But I was just explaining point one is yes, I know Earl Spence technically is not his own boss. I already knew that. But what do you expect the man to say?
Why did he say that?
Championship fight? No. I'm saying that. But just wait, we finish my point. I'm just saying that I knew that Earl Spence, with quote unquote, is not his own boss at PBC. I know he's on a contract already. That's obvious. But what I'm trying to say is, what do you expect the man to say? This is a world championship fighter. Of course, he's going to think he's his own man. What do you expect him to say?
So that's
and going
cap.
back to what I just said originally, I stand by that point. And I'm not saying that he had a choice, but he probably didn't have a choice regardless. Like I said, I know Al Heyman runs things, but all I'm saying is, number one,
who's the other person we talking to?
I'm explaining to the Bud fans. Listen,
it's Damone, YSM.
You cannot expect Earl Spence to want to go away from Al Heyman in any sort of way. I mean, he has loyalty.
He wasn't expected to go away from Al Heyman.
They never expected Bud to take the bullshit deal. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but he didn't take the bullshit.
Hey, hold up. Hey, hold up, real quick before y'all cook. Hey, hold on. Let me read the super chat. Salute to Boomer for the super chat. He says, Lenar, you said stuff we already knew, so are you admitting Al shady?
No, I'm not saying. Listen, let me tell y'all. Since you guys always say Lenar is biased, bro, that is a bullshit deal. I'll call shit straight down the middle. You're gonna offer. I guarantee you, they wouldn't offer Canelo that a no deal, a no contract, a no guarantee. I can go to Canelo Alvarez and offer him no guarantee and see how quickly he turns it down.
So does that mean they didn't really want to fight, Lenar?
No, I'm not saying that either. Hold on. I'm not saying that either. But what I'm saying is there's fault to be blamed on all sides. Like, for example, when Bud confirmed, he said he wants the ability to sign off on things. That's not your place. You're a fighter.
Yeah, it is.
That's not, no, it's not. No, it is not, bro. You can't listen. You can't go to a multi-billion-dollar company and
you breaking up, bro.
Lenar, you're right. But what I'm gonna say, Lenar, if I'm doing business with a multi-billion-dollar company and we doing business on this particular project, and my paycheck is incumbent upon what we make, I should be able to see the books on what we making on this particular job.
Hey, Damone.
I agree. Listen.
I got a question for the
I agree with the transparency part. I'm not disagreeing with you, brother. But he went too far when he said, "I want the ability to sign off on things." Everybody keeps looking at
because he was getting paid off the net, not the gross.
Damone, wait. Let's stop right there. I want to talk to the Bud fans real fast. I wanted to know what your takeaway was from last night, because I got some inconsistencies on both sides.
What I'll tell you this is why
I'll tell you.
Why I said they're doing their victory lap.
Al Heyman is the fucking hold up on the fight, not Errol, not Bud. I think they both want the fight. It's Al Heyman because he's greedy.
I got that too.
Probably 60% profit on the fight.
We all know this.
Wait. Is that everybody's assertion?
Yeah.
Wait. Nobody.
Yeah. I feel the same way.
All right.
I got to give you credit.
Can I say another piece?
We go. Wait. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, you can tell, like, between the fan bases, it's very venomous and a toxic kind of look on boxing altogether. When it comes to Bud and Spence, they're not toxic at all. They're pretty much okay. They just want to fight. They just want to prove they're the best. Whereas the fan bases are polar opposites. It's like cats and dogs. It's like Mayweather versus Floyd all over again. It's like they're pretty cordial. They can call each other up at any time. So I don't understand why there's such a big beef between the fan bases. Like, why is there such a nasty environment when it comes to the boxing community?
But he called Errol Spence.
I don't know who that was. I don't know.
I gotta give a shout out to you, brother, because you were on
hold on,
point.
before y'all continue, let me read the super chat real quick. Dirty Red, salute to you, bro, for the super chat. He says, The 25 mil is big. Why can't PBC match that offer? Bud about to make 10 million guaranteed. PBC fighters praying for the back end.
Yo,
Hey,
like I said, it's a
I'm gonna
different.
give you a credit
Let
real
them
quick.
talk, dog. Let them talk. Go ahead, bro.
It's a different, and it's a difference in ideology, right? So there's nothing wrong with somebody wanting guaranteed money. There's nothing wrong with somebody getting shit off the back end. Historically, the back end normally when you bet on yourself, it's either gonna be feast or famine. You can fold, or you can make a lot more money. So neither one of them is wrong. The two situations I found interesting. Did anybody peep that he was talking about Daniel Kinahan in the first part?
Yes, sir.
I peeped
got
it.
that.
I peeped it.
I don't think.
Hey, why? Hold
that's one
on.
thing-
Why is him? You talking about when he was talking about the two companies to give him money?
No, he was
No.
talking about. when
He said he didn't
first
know Daniel
opened it up,
Kinahan.
He said he didn't know Daniel Kinahan, and basically that Al was approached by a dude saying he was representing Crawford. Like, go back and watch the first 3 minutes. He's referring to Daniel Kinahan. He's
I
referring
caught
to
that, YSM. I caught that.
Now I look at it two ways, right? You know, the feds is on Daniel Kinahan. It could have been one of them situations where, hey, I don't know that dude, but Bob's the one that gave you up. If it's true, Bob said
Bud stayed solid. Bud stayed solid.
Yeah, but no, but I found that part right in the whole thing. He said that he was his own boss. 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 Spence is not a boss. He's his own boss. But when referred to why he didn't fight Virgil and Boots, he said their names didn't come up. But you're the boss. You bring the names up.
Oh, YSM, I do you one better.
YSM, you know Boots ain't getting no smoke, bro. You know.
I just want fans to acknowledge. I just want the fans to acknowledge the fact that he talked out of both sides of his mouth, because if you're the boss, you're the one that approves opponents. You're the one that suggests opponents. You're the
we heard that he offered
Virgil
to fight.
Hey, let me do you one better.
According to Rick,
your audio is not cracking.
Boy, that shit chopped and screwed.
Yeah,
my bad,
Lenar, you sounded bad.
Can I answer that? Why some?
Go ahead.
No, I feel like it was just David Avenesian that was presented. So like,
no,
when it comes to Black Prime,
wait. David Avenesian. It's not like David Avenesian was with Black Prime.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not signed to Black Prime.
But
that's not his promoter.
Can
Can I
I
continue?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
My thing is, you're still cracky. My thing is, Avenesian, I'm pretty sure he's with Matchroom, no? So he can.
No. David Avenesian is not with Matchroom. Go ahead.
What company
he's
is
with Queen? He's with Queensberry Promotion.
Queensberry.
So they can fight. So he's flexible on where he can fight, essentially.
Okay. I don't know. Does he have a network deal or anything like that?
You know what? Frank Warren with BT Sports and Sky Sports.
And then Virgil and Jaron are with Showtime and Golden Boy. So it would have been maybe a little bit more difficult to get those fights on short notice. You know what I said,
but you know what? But you know how you find out? He placed phone calls. He didn't call because he didn't have any interest in fighting them for one specific reason. And I want people to just be honest. This is a lick.
That's a what?
This is a $10 million lick. I'm gonna beat this dude ass, and then in the springtime, Spence was up with Undisputed. That's what.
Yeah. Why? We know that
fighting Boots and fighting Virgil is dangerous because it upsets.
No, we know that.
Well,
and potential bag. Yeah. But I want y'all to acknowledge that y'all boy wouldn't say that because of pride. Nobody want to come out and say, "Oh, bro, them young dudes is dangerous. I ain't fucking around with them right now,because it makes them look bad." But that's the reality of the business about
facts.
Why is it? According to So Cold,
didn't he reach out to Virgil though?
Yeah, according to So Cold Nelson,
according to Rick Meridian, Virgil's manager, they didn't reach out.
Oh no, but how come?
Oscar De La Hoya said he didn't reach out as well.
But how come De La Hoya said that he prefers for Virgil to fight Spence instead of Crawford? Why did he say that? It seems to me that Crawford did. In fact,
that doesn't mean he reached out. He's looking at it stylistically. Stylistically, Crawford is a harder fight for Virgil than Spence. If you look, Spence stands right there. You acting like Spence is gonna be moving and showing angles.
I mean, he did it for Sean Porter, but that's only
Hey,
like one
but hey,
fight.
YSM, I got a question. So when Virgil and
Is that Dion?
Avenesian, yeah, it was good, buddy.
Yeah,
When Virgil and Avenesian was finna fight, which one of them pulled out?
I think it was Virgil.
Hey,
Oh,
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you sound
What
better
up?
now.
What up? What up?
Hey,
Okay,
hold on. Salute to Dirty Red for the super chat. He says the takeaway is that Al has the best interest for his company as a whole, not individual fighters.
Hey, YSM, brother, I got to give you your credit. I really got to give you your credit because you called this months ago. Nobody was listening to you. And again, I'm not saying bus ducking, but this is what I'm saying. He said another contradiction too, is when Bud was talking and he was speaking, and then the brother was like, he was basically, I don't know how you put it, but like he basically saying, excuse me, let me gather my thoughts because I got to figure out how I'm going to word this.
You saying Bud
contradiction off of what though? Based off of who? Based off of what?
I know everything he said on there was facts, bro.
Oh no, it's just I can't. Give me a second to gather my thoughts because I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm
because didn't Earl tweet something about fighting in Cowboy Stadium like a few months ago?
I don't remember anything about that. But I know this. I've been telling.
I remember. I'm sorry. Now I can do okay. So basically, YSM, how you were saying, well, basically these people act like these fighters don't want to fight for money, and it's all about legacy.
Oh yeah.
Bud himself was just speaking and talking about how bad he wanted this fight, even though I think he does, but he's kind of pump faking a little bit. But how bad he wanted this fight, but yet if you really truly wanted to fight, and like you say you do, you would have signed off on everything, shut your mouth, and let's get it cracking.
He's trying to escape with that.
I wanted to throw the shit out of Shido. He said what I've been telling Shido for fucking 4 years that it was about the fucking money. He said that. I've been telling Shido it was about the money. No, man, legacy, smoke, Kumite, all that. No. It's always been about the money. Y'all kill me when I come on here.
I remember that.
Look, hey, hold up.
See, you're laughing like you don't even believe the shit you say yourself, man.
But look, that was like 4 years ago. These guys are 35 now, 30, 33,
It's
34.
It's always
they're closer to 40.
Cheeto,
you gotta get the bag now. It's time to get the bag.
Cheeto, them dudes ain't scared of nobody, bro. You talking about this dude got 38 wins. He done sent 38 niggas to the shadow realm. He's not scared. It's always been about the bread, though.
Well,
it's always about the bread.
Exactly. When you accomplish what Bud Crawford accomplished, why wouldn't it be about bread?
No, but that's not what Bud is saying. Bud is saying that I'll fight anybody.
Why would you? He said, I'm taking a lower percent because my confidence, which y'all not speaking about, which my confidence is telling y'all, I can beat this dude. I'm gonna beat this dude. That's why he took it.
No, but hold on.
For years we done heard
where's the
contradiction.
No, this is where the contradiction
comes in. How are y'all spinning this?
Wait. This is where the contradiction comes in, brother. The man just said, if you say it's not about the money, if you say, I'm fighting because I really want to beat this dude, you don't care. You don't care if you're fighting for pennies or nothing at all. If it really truly is about, it's about the money.
Boy, you crazy as hell if you think that.
No, I understand that's as far, but that if you kind of read between the lines, that's what kind of it comes out to. Like it kind of still is about the money. Let's not act like
so you want to take the man literal on certain things, but not look at what boxing is about. It's called prize fighting. Once you're at that level of an Errol Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford, it's called prize fighting. So you looking for the biggest?
Wait.
Undisputed.
Did Crawford fans share that sentiment before this move? No.
Yes, I did.
I didn't say.
I'm a fan of boxing.
Stop.
I'm a fan of boxing. I'm not a particular fan of Terrence Crawford, and I'm not a particular fan of Errol Spence.
I know you from the campaign, but who owns this channel? I know him. And I want to see if he's going to lie. Did Crawford fans share that business sentiment before this situation? Yes or no?
No, they didn't. But guess what? I told y'all from here on out, we put on our suits now. Now it's our turn. We got our briefcases. We put on our suits. It's Big Boss Blood time.
In charge of your own that's what I'm saying. Like, of your own destiny. Wilder did the same thing. See, what you're not looking at is the $25 million turning down. That's the same thing as AJ turning down the $50 million. Because it's here's why I say it. Because Eddie advised AJ not to take it. Al is advising or did advise Errol not to take it. So it's the same fucking thing.
25 may not be enough.
At the end of the day, I just looked at it as this video just basically shitted on every one of these weird ass talking points these internet cats be coming out with whatever, because at this particular point, everything comes to Errol Spence coming out and saying, no, this motherfucker's lying.
Right. Yeah. Hey, hold up. Because let me read these super chats. Salute to Boxing Gems for the super chat. Y'all go subscribe to my boy Boxing Gems. He says, my guy YSM had to put Boots angle in. Crawford not making calls as the boss because Crawford don't have the money to front. BLK Prime did.
And you know what? I gotta bring.
Wait, Leonard. Who's promoting the event?
He talking to Boxing Gems. Wait. Oh,
B&B Promotions is promoting the event, right? I'm pretty sure that Bud chose the opponent. Y'all acting like BLK Prime got a promotional deal or a network deal with fucking David Avenigi. He doesn't.
No, nobody said that.
And there's
but he was approached. He was approached with a deal.
Bro, I'm sorry. He wasn't approached with David Avenigi. He was approached about a fight. He chose the opponent. There's nothing wrong with him choosing David Avenigi. But stop acting like David Avenigi got this network deal and they're the ones that's offering.
No, I'm not acting.
Nobody's saying that. Never heard anything about that.
I'm not acting like that. 100% fact. I'm not acting like that. I look at it like this. Just like back in the day when boxers and great champions had what was called these non-sanctioned fights and shit like that. This is the same fucking thing, but one guy's getting paid. The negotiations are not over, so people are making a stink out of what?
Bro, all you doing is echoing my sentiment.
Hold on. Let me read Sean T's super chat. Salute to my boy Sean T. He says, here's one contradiction. Crawford said that Errol was nowhere to be found, but he found a way to call him on the phone.
He's right.
But but he meant by that, Errol was nowhere to be found dealing with Al Heyman in this whole fight.
Negotiations. You guys are slow.
Anybody can pick that one up. He nowhere to be found, so he called them up.
Right. He said that he wasn't in the room because he wasn't a boss. That's a contradiction.
He not a boss.
He's not a boss. He's not a boss.
You can have your own entity somewhere else and still be fighting for somebody else.
Yeah, but when it's your money on the line, your family.
I ain't never seen him fight for Man Down Promotions.
You're gonna be on something to be in a fucking room. You're gonna be.
Bushido, as the representative of the Bud community, I know that you're president. Can I ask you a serious question?
What, man?
So why Bud fans so quick to throw boots on Earl? Because you guys always throw boots on Earl.
Because that's his mandatory, bro.
It's not just that, bro. The nigga Boots be saying it all the time. Earl Spence, I'm going after the IBF. Earl Spence.
But you guys are it's more than that though. I mean, you guys are so quick to throw boots on Earl. I mean,
we need receipts, man. We need receipts.
Yeah, bro. He been saying Spence name.
No. But it's past that. It's that you guys get satisfaction, like you guys call.
Nah, you got.
It's like
he says Bud's name, but he says Spence's name.
Nah, y'all gotta ask YSM about that shit.
And the big it's like, okay, you want to fight Boots. You guys you guys are keeping in the corner talking about, you want to fight Boots.
Ask YSM, bro. Hold on, YSM.
What?
Who your mans want, bro?
That's Boxing Gems, no?
Who did he want? He wants both. He said he wants both. He said either one, but
that's what I'm saying. Like he wants the both.
But who did he petition
Let
for?
him talk, damn, bro. Let him talk. What'd he say?
I said he wants both, but he number one in the IBF. So that's the position that he in. So it's Lennar Man got to shit or get off the pot. Lennar, if you scared, just say that, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not.
It's
not that I'm scared or anything like that. But all I'm saying is listen. It goes deeper than that. Like you guys are throwing boots on Earl when he wasn't number one. You guys are always throwing boots on Earl. You guys don't want to face the big Billy, so you guys want to throw boots on Earl. That's what
I thought that started. Hey, to be honest, I thought that started with y'all throwing people in front of Crawford until he get to Spence.
Right.
Yes.
And he need to fight Porter to be justified.
Good one.
I could have sworn that's how that started.
But wait a minute. But hold on.
Like
wasn't that all
boxing,
justified because you guys just came out the other day talking about this fight to be for undisputed? So Earl was collecting the belts and doing his part. So you can't have it both ways.
But let me ask this question. Let me ask this real question. Ever since Bud Crawford has gotten the WBO title, who in the top 10 has been calling Bud Crawford out, been putting in petitions to fight him, been putting in petitions to be his mandatory and everything else?
Nobody.
To fight this man in the WBO. For everyone to be saying, oh, this guy's this and this guy's that. Everyone's been silent. But then when the camera got in their face after the fact, I know for a fact that Virgil Ortiz camp said he wasn't ready for Crawford, just like they said he wasn't ready for Spence, as well as Boots been petitioning. Boots said he would love to fight Crawford, but at most of the time, his family, his dad, his trainer, all of them are on board with chasing the Spence fight. The number 3 guy,
they want either or.
They don't mind either or.
They just feel
the number 4 guy just got popped dirty. He ain't been calling out Spence.
They smell blood on Spence. That's what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
They just know that the WBO, Virgil is ahead of them, whereas though they're number one in the IBF.
Hey, YSM, I'm with you, fam. If Team Crawford was making the calls, matter of fact, like I said on your show, if Team Crawford was making the calls and they skipped over Virgil and Boots, then I'm with you 100%.
How could they skip over a man? How could they skip over a man that ain't had no interest in fighting the man because he doesn't want to lose his number 1 spot
he would take that fight.
That's not Boots.
He's on record saying he would take that fight.
That's not Boots' situation. That's Virgil's situation.
That's after the fact. We don't know. We don't know that Boots was contacted because Boots been saying, and his pop said, "Listen, it's not a fact." His pop said long before Boots said he would take the fight. His pops with his trainer had videos saying that they are going to petition the IBF for the Errol Spence fight.
They petitioned the IBF after negotiations with Crawford and Spence fell through. See what you don't know is Espinosa had been basically telling Boots, hold off, we making this undisputed fight. So Boots was looking to get anybody else that was up high that he could get because everybody.
That's what he was saying in the beginning. That's what he was saying in the beginning. You are 100% right on that. I'm not disputing that. We on the same page with that, but I'm talking to
the dude that's conducting the interviews that you watch. And I'm saying that he wanted to fight either or.
Hey, YSM.
Hold on. Let me read the super chat real quick. Let me salute the Dirty Red for the super chat. He said, "Who the hell fights for an unknown amount of money?" Facts, bro. That don't make sense.
YSM, why you had to flex like that, bro?
No, I'm not. Telling me about my interviews, bro. I know what the fuck.
Yeah, I'm never gonna argue with YSM when it comes to Boots ever.
Yeah, you ain't finna win that argument, bro.
YSM, please go live more often, please. I'm begging you, please go live more often, man, if you can.
Hey, I'm definitely going to. I'm just saying, I'm not mad at Crawford for whatever move he decided to make. It's a lick. As long as I get this Spence versus Crawford fight in 2023, I don't give him.
Well,
but if we don't get it though, is it Bud's fault?
Well,
I always blame everybody involved.
Yeah, I don't
because
know what that's looking
you
like.
got to come to a you got to come to a deal. You got to. Like I can't tell that man what to take. I can't tell Al what to give. But shit, if y'all really want to make this happen, both of y'all gotta leave the negotiating room unhappy, because that's how real deals are made. Nobody's.
Crawford said that he wanted. Hold up, my bad. Crawford said that he wanted to have
somebody got that rubber,
his lawyer,
that vibrator.
Al and Spence. Hey, somebody's phone gonna vibrate.
You show us a phone, Bushido?
Right?
I don't know. These niggas be weird out here, Bushido. I don't know.
Yeah,
man, but yeah, he said, YSM, he said that he wanted to put him in a negotiation room with just Spence, and Al Heyman said that never happened in boxing. So it's like,
yeah, but a fighter, he also said that would also never happen in boxing history is the fighter not taking a guarantee, not knowing what he's going in to make.
It's only one dude I've ever known.
They just want to speak on weird ass contradictions that are not contradictions.
Sergey Kovalev didn't take a guarantee. Sergey Kovalev versus Andre Wolf.
Yeah, we talked about it.
That was the first joint I ever seen.
Yeah.
When I talked to Bob, Bob said that if you're not signed to a guy, he's not going to give a guarantee. But in my mind, that didn't seem right. But from what I'm hearing, see, I don't want to put this out there, but whatever. It is what it is. They get mad. I heard Spence wasn't getting a guarantee. I heard that they were so far apart on Bud's guarantee money that they said, we're just going to do a percentage on both of y'all.
Yeah, I heard that same shit.
Yeah, I heard the same thing. I'm not debating that.
But look, hey, I heard Canelo ain't take no guarantee for that James Kirkland fight too.
Nah,
I didn't know that either.
Nah.
That's not true, or it's
no,
true.
I said no. I didn't hear.
Nah,
I didn't know that.
I wasn't talking to you, Wise. I was talking to somebody said nah.
No, I said no.
Hit that like button for your boy.
I find it hard to believe that Canelo's not taking
loyal to the game in the building.
What passes his entire career. They make sure that the fucker got money.
Nah, all right, so go look it up, fam.
Yeah, somebody research it. Drop a link. On this chat.
Oh,
it'll be in the same
reinforcements.
It'll be in the same article.
Order in the court.
Kirkland
Order
shit.
in the court.
No, we're talking about Spence. What are you talking about, Canelo?
What?
No,
we're talking about
talking about guarantees. No guarantees.
Oh. I was like, well, why are you talking about Canelo right now, bro?
Yo,
hey, boxing nerd, man, chill out. What's good with you, by the way?
Yeah, what's up, Loyal, man? What you got to say?
What's popping, man? I salute to you guys, man. I see y'all over here cooking, man. Man, that was a disaster yesterday, bro. If we gonna be honest, bro. I mean, the dude didn't even know the name of the company that's paying him $10 million, bro.
I mean, he just said he slipped up. You know what I'm saying? That happened.
Bro, he did it twice, bro.
Grow up.
He's not articulate at all. We all knew that. So what's
now dropping that Wilder bullshit? The man is not articulate.
He's not. What?
Wow, Black Americans fucking with Black Americans talking about they're not articulate. Where the fuck are we right now?
Yo,
man, we in reality, fam. I don't know where you at.
Man.
Yo, that's not necessary, man. Calm down.
Come on, man. That shit is not necessary.
That
nigga's a fucking millionaire. That's as much articulate as he needs to be. He's a
multi-millionaire. You can be a millionaire without being articulate.
Come on,
everybody has different strengths and different weaknesses. Some people don't
tripping out for no reason.
You understood what he had to say in that video, so what the fuck do you mean he's not articulate?
Yeah. Bro, he's not, bro.
He couldn't say.
You understood what he had to say in the video, where you niggas is trying to say he contradicted himself. Now he's not articulate.
He did contradict himself.
Bro,
wow, it's not that serious. Relax, bro.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying. Let's have a grown man conversation. Grow up.
First off, you can tell that the dude was lying because he kept looking. Hold on. Anybody who knows about body language.
Oh, wow.
Hold on.
Now he's a private investigator.
Because y'all niggas don't open your minds and read books. It ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? Everyone who knows about body language, they knows when people lie, they look off to the left. It's because they're searching, and that's them looking towards the creative side of their brain to make up a story. Bud Crawford looked to the left so many times.
Holy
I was
shit.
watching this guy. This guy looked to the left, first of all, so many times in the interview. Number two, this guy, he tried to big dog Earl and talk about he's the boss, right? Well, if you're the boss, well, that means why didn't you call Boots? If you in control, it's just a question. It's like, bro, if you in control,
Yo, hit him with the stop the cap, man.
yeah, I'm just saying, no,
man, I ain't
how's
got it
that
set
a
up,
cap?
man.
Seriously, there's no way in the world that Terrence could. No, hold on. Listen, I know I could be real with y'all. I know that y'all guys can appreciate his skill set. Y'all can appreciate whatever y'all want to appreciate about Terrence Crawford, but y'all can't call yourself boxing fans if you guys say y'all appreciate the opponents he continues to fight. Y'all can't call yourself boxing fans, because in boxing you want to see someone's elite skills against someone else's elite skills. And if this guy's a free agent for the first time, he could have called anybody. And Bozy clearly came out and said they would have took that fight quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yeah,
That means there was
Showtime.
So Sean Porter wasn't elite.
Hold on, it was listen. It was always if he was with
So
Showtime.
Showtime would have let Boots come over.
Hold a second.
Sean Porter was
If
a
he
good
was
fighter.
with
I don't know
Showtime,
about all that.
listen. If he's with Showtime, right? Boots is with Showtime. I mean, the man was negotiating with Steven Espinoza and Al. I mean, if you take Al out of it, if you say, all right, if the Spence fight we can't make it because we're too far, he could have stayed right there in good faith, and he could have tried to make the fight through Steven Espinoza with Boots. They was still fight on Showtime anyway. But what he did, which was so underhanded that you guys won't acknowledge, is that he ghosted these people and then just went in his own direction. So look, there's so many things that this dude said that made absolutely it made no sense. Now,
No sense to you.
Well, it makes sense to a lot of people. If you look at,
struggling,
really struggling.
If you look, no, y'all struggling. If y'all look at all the polls,
let me ask this brother a question.
If y'all look at all the polls,
that leaked audio of Errol Spence talking I mean, seriously, who the fuck really understood all of that? Bro, I'm just trolling right now.
All I'm saying is, if you look at all the polls,
when you say your man has a problem
all
with
the big YouTubers
speaking,
who ran
like,
polls
what
today,
the fuck was Errol talking
all
about?
the big YouTubers who ran polls today asked if we believed it or not. 85% of the boxing public said they did not believe what he said yesterday.
Yeah, they're all aerosexuals. What do you expect?
Hold on.
80% of the boxing community is aerosexuals.
Right.
Hey.
Yo, why do y'all use that terminology? Why we got disrespect each other?
That's not disrespectful. That's just
calling somebody an earl-sexual. That's not
that's the terminology, brother. That's the terminology.
Wait. Let me go off what Loyal just said. So you saying that the 85% boxing community thought Bud was cap, but explain how it's cap. Tell Errol Spence to come out and say it's not the truth.
I could prove it. I could prove it easy. But
no. We need Errol Spence to say no. Because with all due respect, none of us know. The horse knows. The horse told us yesterday what it was, and now everybody wants to say he's lying. So who am I supposed to listen to now?
Okay, no, I'm gonna read this now.
I don't think Errol gonna come out and say nothing.
I know Al Heyman's gonna go on IG Live and explain everything.
Listen, I got Terrence Crawford's last tweet right here. He contradicted. This is bad. He contradicted himself in the last tweet. This you said from the horse's mouth. So I'm gonna just read it. Terrence Crawford says, "I'm pretty sure if anything I said was a lie, he tagged that Errol Spence would have been said something by now. He was watching my live, but he knows what's real. But there's things he might not know or knew because he's not the one at the table like me myself." How do you ask somebody to come on the witness stand for you and say everything that I'm saying is true, but in the same statement, you're stating that he wasn't there?
Jim, he hedged this bet on that, Jims. You know it, and I know it. There was no way. He hedged this bet. If I say, "Oh, if he don't come out and say he's not gonna come out and say nothing because he knows it's true," but he wasn't at the table with it, so he may not know.
YSM. But that I know what you're saying, fam. But it seems to me like I ain't really get shit from that live yesterday. What I got from it is it might be it might be that Arrow truly doesn't know a lot of the shit that went on in the negotiations, and definitely Steven Espinosa don't. You know what I'm saying?
Can I just tell y'all what I get from it? What I find is something that I've been saying for a while. I myself am a huge Errol Spence fan, just like I'm a huge Terrence Crawford fan. I want to see these two great fighters fight. I don't disrespect neither one of them, but this is what I have to say. Just like Wilder said at his post-press conference, there are fighters that are your favorite fighters, big name fighters, big money draw fighters that are trapped in fucked up contract deals and they can't do shit about it. That right there let me know why this fight didn't get made, and Errol Spence might be one of those big name, big draw fighters that are in a fucked up contract deal. When you look at Errol Spence numbers, now let me show you what kind of fan of Errol Spence I am. When you look at Errol Spence numbers compared to everyone else in the stable, with the exception of Deontay Wilder, he crushes everyone's net
numbers,
net profit, like what the man takes home. He's at $7 to $8 million, depending on whatever financial source. Forbes has him at $7 million. Other most sporting sources have him at $8 million, but Forbes has him at $7 million. The Charlo brothers combined are only $6 million. Tank Davis is $4 million. You feel what I'm saying? So when you look at Errol Spence draw power as far as what he brings to the PBC, Showtime, and or Fox, as well as Deontay Wilder, you got to respect the shit out of that guy. You feel what I'm saying? And, there was a point where I was calling him a duck, because for me, I just never heard a champion ever come out his face and say, let me clean up my side of the street first, after saying, if you beat this guy, let's get this unified fight going on. I was like, oh wow, bro, seriously, you got me questioning you right now. So besides that, I gotta give him respect of what he's done in that division up to this point. But also up to this point, the man is getting ripped the fuck off.
How's he getting ripped off? You seen his contract?
Off by looking at his numbers, because his numbers for his Ugas fight, right? Okay. His numbers for his Ugas fight, he was guaranteed $1.5 million as a guarantee. He made 3.5 on the back end, and that included the gate. You feel what I'm saying?
What source?
So understand.
Bro. I mean,
when I researched it, let me finish, guys. Let me finish real quick, because he asked me a question. So when you look at the pay-per-view cost, it was $74.99. Yeah. It was the most average, the most consistent report was it sold about 240,000 pay-per-views. Okay. That's damn near $18 million. Oh,
and what was Earl's spot after the pay-per-view?
Hold on.
18 on the pay-per-view.
YSM, don't say it in question form, fam. We just gotta agree. For those of us more in the know, we just gotta agree to tell people that these numbers don't mean nothing, fam. No, these numbers they report don't mean nothing.
But when you look at his actual net worth and shit like that is,
bro, you realize that net worth
means something. You gotta have it.
So you realize they don't have access to your bank account, right?
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
That's net worth.
It doesn't matter.
It's the guesstimation, bro.
It's what reported income is.
No,
it's not, bro.
I know Chad. I know Chad Ochocinco, right? And they had his net worth being like bullshit, and then he showed his bank account to the reporter. I know y'all remember that, right?
Yep. Yeah, I remember.
$50 million in a check-in.
That's retarded, but yeah.
Okay. What I'm saying, what I'm trying to tell you guys is,
your net worth,
on my check-in.
$15 million in one second account.
So in 1 year, you may have this. The second year, it may be this. So how you get your network published, that's through your accountant. and your publicist and everyone else you have entrusted in recording your net worth.
So you think that
sometimes it's just done just by certain entities because
they don't have access. They don't have access to your bank account, sir.
But they have access to what was last recorded as a date.
All right, so let's talk about.
That's not what a net worth is.
Hold on.
It's not.
A net worth is your assets minus your liabilities. So whatever money, however much money you have minus your debts is your net worth. So what you're saying makes 0 sense.
How is it 0 cents?
Hey, Jims, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave.
How is it 0 cents when this is how Forbes magazine records everyone?
I can't hear you, bro. I can't hear you, bro.
Bro, I said the dudes that are actually in fucked up contracts is the dudes y'all never talk about. There's plenty of dudes out there in horrible contracts, but y'all think they're doing well, and the dudes that y'all think is getting shafted actually are taking 90% of the pay-per-view, and the network is taking 10.
Right.
So when y'all think that dudes be getting shafted because they got them small guarantees, well, you got to understand that the tax man is vicious. They're going to find different ways to where as though they can keep their money just like we try.
Fact.
Yeah. No, I always knew that was Al Heyman's whole operation, bro. I mean, I've been on that.
It's not even just Al though. If you look at Tyson Fury was going to make 20 million, but on paper it says 10 because they have a vicious ass international entertainers tax. So it's not just him. It's just the nature of the business. Like if you ain't seen them contracts, I've seen some fucked up jobs.
Y'all smash the like button.
Smash that like button. But y'all I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate everything you do.
Yeah, man. Go live, man. We need you to go live, bro.
I got y'all. And anybody we were arguing with is still all love. We all boxing fans. Y'all my brothers. And pleasure.
We just talking boxing. It ain't
man. Hey, y'all go subscribe to
YSM. One more thing, bro. Tell Boots he has big fans in Canada, even though he knocked out one of our Canadians.
Oh shit, there was a dude. Lennox was in the gym today. He had this Canadian guy who's fighting in Toronto on the zone. He's 147 pounds.
Yeah, that's one of our dudes.
So nice. he was in the gym today. The kid, he got the kid training in Philly with Mr. Bosey. He was getting some work. That kid can fight.
Yeah.
But all right, y'all. Be safe.
All right, man. Y'all go subscribe to YSM, man. Y'all go subscribe to YSM Sports Media.
Salute.
But yeah, man.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that.
Look, but the next step to that though, bro.
One of those guys. I didn't say he was. I said he could be. And if he is, then what Al did in cock blocking that 25 million guarantee and saying this fight ain't going nowhere. That shows that the interest is not in Errol Spence, being that you're supposed to be his manager and advisor. The interest lies more in you and the PBC.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. So you brought all of this up, and you brought up Deontay Wilder. Now, Deontay Wilder was in a similar situation. Deontay Wilder was in a situation where DAZN wanted to give him $100 million or something like that, and he turned it down. Right? Yeah. And he bet on himself, and then he made the Forbes list, and he made more money than that. So basically, what Terrence Crawford did, because a lot of you guys got excited about this whole $25 million thing. Terrence Crawford brought an entity or multiple entities to what he's claiming, to Al Heyman, who has the top 3 and the top 4 out of 5 pay-per-views in the history of sports, point blank period. Why would Al Heyman turn over this big fight to another entity when they
ain't got the money?
Whoa, but you don't have any proof of that. That's the
they was offering him a zero game. They weren't even giving him a guarantee, bro.
But listen, the difference is that Terrence Crawford is entering this not as a fighter. He's not doing business as a fighter. He's doing business as a free agent promoter, and that's why he asked, could he approve the marketing and all the things in the budget going forward? As a fighter, if you're just getting a cut of the pay-per-view, you don't ask to do those things. See, they're not going to give you a guarantee. If you're a fighter, they're going to give you a guarantee, right?
See, but if you're coming in, if you're a fighter, they're going to give you a guarantee.
Somebody's got an echo.
You got to echo. You got to wait till you
You're right.
catch up.
If you're a fighter, they'll give you a guarantee. What promoter? Let's just say, for instance, what guarantee does Top Rank get? What guarantee does we heard Tom Brown gets, the promoter? Those guys, Terrence Crawford is everything. Like he said, he's sitting at the table.
Well, bro,
Terrence
hold
Crawford
on.
comes to the table as the fighter first, who is his own promoter.
Right.
So it's like going pro se when you're going into court. You're still a defendant, but you choose to represent yourself. So with that being said, he has to play two different roles. As a fighter, the contract he's asking the principal. He's asking the principal, listen, I'm still coming to the table as a fighter. I'm still negotiating for Terrence Bud Crawford, who I am sitting before you. So the promotion part is just more like a side thing that I'm doing to help me, the fighter. So as me being the fighter, I still need to get a percentage, correct?
No, that's the reason I'm gonna tell you that's not accurate, because see, if
why
you
wouldn't it be when you're a boxer and you just said fighters? No, I'm just gonna rebut your question, so maybe you can give a more focused answer.
Well, you didn't allow you, brother. You didn't allow me to answer. You
No, I'm cutting you off because I hear where you're going.
No, you're cutting me off because you're cutting me off because you don't want to hear it. So
no,
again,
I want to hear it, but
he,
I just wanted you to be more focused.
so if he would listen, now if Terrence Crawford would have, let's just say for instance, if Terrence Crawford would have signed with the PBC, he would have got a guarantee. Now we all sat here. Listen, no, and I'm not saying he should have signed with the PBC. Terrence Crawford is doing it the best way for himself, where he gets 100% of whatever he negotiates for, because he's not signed.
Damn, what shit is that?
Because he's not signed to the PBC. He's signed to himself. And kudos to him for that, because that is the smartest way to go about things, right? But if you look at what he's doing, and we've had Bushido's done multiple shows because he keeps up with all this stuff, with all the rumors that was going on from the beginning. We heard about them asking for the 25 mil rumor mill in the beginning guarantees. We heard about them trying to get him to sign a multi-fight deal. Remember, Bushido, you did the show. It was a rumor of $14 million for 3 fights. Because I was on the show. So they went the avenue of giving this guy a guarantee, but that wasn't enough money for Terrence Crawford. He's not used to small guarantees like that. So what they're gonna do, because they're trying to make a deal, what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to make a deal that's most advantageous for the fighter. And Terrence Crawford's point of view is like, well, guess what? If you're not gonna do it the normal way that we do, where we give you a guarantee and you get a cut, if you just want to be your own boss and you just want to be the promoter, you get 35% of the event. That the seat, everything, merch, seats,
brother,
tickets,
can I
everything.
Right now, because you said a couple of things, and that are crucial to the answer that I was saying. That what the question was that you had asked me. I believe you answered it up to this point, and you answered it to the best of your ability.
Bro, I'm lost. Could you just get to the point? What you saying?
Don't be lost. Just listen.
I'm just saying, it's like you fluffing it before you just say your point. Just say what you say.
I'm not fluffing anything.
God damn, you said that? Wow.
So, bro, let me put it to you like this, since you want to be rude. Let me put it to you like this. First off, you spoke about Wilder's deal turning down the $100 million. That deal had no direct fight to fight Anthony Joshua. The people who put that deal together said that they made a mistake. That's the fact. So to bring that up, we just gonna leave that alone. Number two, where you're speaking about Bud Crawford and things like that, I gotta say you're kind of losing me, because you're not really making that much sense as to your point. So I'm just gonna ask you to say it again, because you lost me.
Well, I'm just saying, if if it didn't make sense, then you could articulate what didn't make sense. You want me to say it again because maybe you wasn't paying attention to what I
No,
said.
I was paying
Let
attention.
me
Like I said, you lost me.
let me ask a question real quick, man. Look, so from what I understood and from what's been told to me, it's not PBC putting up guarantees. It's either Fox or Showtime. When Fox was in it, they would put up the guarantees. Showtime puts up guarantees. So I don't know about being signed with PBC would give you a guarantee because PBC is real. Hold on. PBC was reported to not have no motherfucking money no more. So I think it's Showtime. But look, so how did it work out with? So it was man down. Okay, Arrowverse. Whoever, fuck it. Let's say Arrowverse Sean Porter. It was Man Down Promotions. It was Sean Porter Promotions, and it was probably TGB, right?
Correct.
Right. So they both had guarantees, but it was Showtime that gave them guarantees. Is that not a fact?
Yeah, well, Showtime gave them the guarantees, but again, both sides were being represented by.
Or was it Fox that fight? I can't remember if it was Showtime or fight.
It was I believe it was Showtime. But what I'm saying is, and it's kudos to exactly, and it's what Bob Arum stated about a promoter. Both of these guys were represented by promoters. Both of these guys.
What do you mean?
Bob Arum made a video and he said that it was
no. Both of who was represented?
Oh, I'm talking about Sean Porter and.
Oh, you're talking about
Terrence
so
Crawford.
Tom. Oh, okay. I hear what you're saying.
What Crawford said in the video himself, there was never a guarantee. So where you say there was these rumors, that's what
right.
What I'm saying,
you have to listen to the man. We're not gonna make up shit and then say these rumors were fact and fuck what the man said. The man said in the video himself there was never a guarantee.
So basically, Bishudo, you're saying right, but are you stating that you didn't have a show talking about the guarantee?
Regardless, it was a rumor.
I'm asking, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, because there was rumors. This is why I say this is what they're saying. This is a rumor. This is what they're saying.
Okay,
this is why I use those words.
Right, and
Terrence Bud Crawford in the video say there was never a contract that had a guarantee in it.
He stated that. And
so then why are we speaking that rumors are facts? That's what the basic of your answer was based on. That's why I said you didn't make any sense, and I wanted you to repeat yourself.
Most of the stuff,
because I'm listening to you. You said I was fluffing it up, and I said you
bro. Hold on a second. Is there anything that anyone here can report to say that they know it to be a fact in boxing, or is it all rumors? What have you?
The only thing I can say is the fact is if I heard it from a fucking fighter.
What I'm saying is, what have you heard? What have you heard or seen that you can say is an actual fact? Everything we talk about on here are rumors.
Well, it's not a rumor. It's from the horse's mouth, bro. It's not a rumor.
Said out of his mouth.
Now, either it's the truth.
We need to wait on air.
Hold on, bro. Either it's the truth or a lie. It's not a rumor coming from Crawford.
Look, I already made my statement on that. Like, I feel like he says stuff to embellish stuff to make sure that he's seen in the correct light about it.
Well, then you're saying he's lying.
I mean, it's
embellishing is a swift word of saying I'm lying.
The man had Bernie come out and state that Boots and Ortiz ducked him, right? And we're finding out that these calls were never even made from him being a boss. These calls were never even made to these fighters to duck him. So I'm just saying.
You just said Crawford had Bernie come out and say that. So I mean, bro, so you just really made up news.
No. Terrence Crawford people be all in the groups and they always talk it. And there's one thing I know about Terrence Crawford people. If Terrence Crawford tells people to not say anything, they don't report nothing and they don't say nothing. Wow. They move by the beat of no, it's true. They move by the beat of his drum. If when Bob Arum disrespected him,
I'll
when
give you that.
Bob Arum disrespected that man, after the Kell Brook fight, his sister Letitia Crawford came out and screamed on Bob on Twitter. And then it all got quiet after that. And no one said anything. When Terrence Crawford doesn't want his team to say anything, they don't.
Terrence, so wait. So speak on. So if he doesn't want them to say anything, they don't say anything. But now you're saying when he wants them to come out and tell a lie, they're going to come out and tell a lie.
Well, he has to. That's what I'm saying. He has to prove for them to say whatever he's saying that's being attached to his name.
All right, that's a reach, though. That's a reach. You understand why how that's a reach?
So basically, what you're saying is, if I just said Terrence Crawford said that his people can't speak unless he says whatever.
That one.
Right? If his people
so
can't speak
when Earl tweeted signed the contract, was that a lie?
If there was no contract on the table, I'd have to say it is. I mean, I'm not going to lose no sleep over saying he lied or he didn't. But what has to happen?
But you can say that Bud embellishes a story and it's coming from the horse's mouth. Embellish mean exaggerate, or you just flat out lying.
Bro, he does exaggerate. The nigga got on here and said that David Aveniccia is a really, really good fighter.
He's not.
He's a tough opponent. He said he's a tough opponent.
He on a 6 KO streak, man.
Oh my God, bro. Look, bro, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do this, bro.
Against who?
Look, for a fan to call a contender not a good fighter is ridiculous, bro.
I'm not calling him not a good fighter. What I'm saying is this. This guy is going into his 39th professional fight, and he has had the moniker of being in the top pound for pound, if not number one, for multiple years. Maybe since he beat Gamboa. How long ago that was? He's adopted that moniker. At some point, we need to see his skill set against somebody who has at least, if not at least equal skill, but at least equal talent, at least equal.
I thought that was what Sean
Porter. That was Porter, man.
Was told before that fight that Sean Porter was going to get stopped, and people were saying you don't know shit about boxing.
I said the same shit. I got a video breaking it down.
Right.
But look,
and it hurt you to your heart, Loyal. I bet you it hurt you to your heart to say that.
Because I predicted it, and the reason, this is between you and I. The reason I stated that Sean Porter was going to get knocked out by Bud Crawford is because I said when Errol Spence fought Sean Porter, he was fucking off partying and not doing what he's supposed to do. And Terrence Crawford is a type of fighter where he's going to come into every fight 120% physically, spiritually, and mentally into a fight. He does not. He doesn't play boxing. And you can see with Sean. Let's just be honest. We've seen Sean Porter. Most of the big fights like Keith Thurman, he's not on the level of the elite. He's a really good fighter. He's a very active, and you could get an action-packed fight with Sean Porter, but he's not an elite fighter. We could say he's an A or A- fighter or a B+ fighter, whatever you want to say. But
you just took away Errol Spence's best win. You just took away Errol Spence's best win.
No, I didn't, because I believe Kell Brook was his best win.
Because he couldn't stop him. He said, "Why would I?"
Hold on. We broached the topic of skills. Please let me cook.
Yeah, let him cook. He got the skills.
Listen, fam. You just said basically, first of all, you said basically 50-50 fights with Porter and Keith Thurman and Porter and Danny Garcia and Porter and Ugas and Porter and Spence. But you said Porter wasn't elite, but they were? Is that what I'm hearing?
I never said those guys were. I only spoke on Porter. I never said anything about any other fighter.
you said
what I said was based on the competition he has fought, you could tell that he's not elite in terms of being that upper echelon level of fighter. When he fought Danny Garcia, it was a very close fight. When he fought Keith Thurman, it was a very close fight. When he fought Kell Brook, it was a very close fight. It wasn't close. He held the guy. And he outpointed him. What I'm saying is when you watch Sean Porter.
Hold on. You missed one. When he fought Errol Spence, it was a close fight.
Yeah, it was a very close fight.
Okay, you missed that one.
Right. I didn't
say that.
Right.
But okay.
No, but I made that point into why I gave Terrence Crawford, why I said that Terrence Crawford was going to knock him out. Because the only reason,
because you think Crawford's more skilled.
No. Well, yeah,
that hurt you to say that though, Loyal, because you was on Bushido's show before that.
But you was on Bushido's show and you said you didn't care if Bud Crawford made another dime in his life, in his
I never
career.
said. I know. I never. No, I did not say that. That's a lie. So you can
On
stop
this
that,
show
Cap.
right here.
That's a no.
On this show.
Don't misquote me.
On this
They
show
asked
right
it.
here.
No, that's a lie.
Let me
That's a
get my
lie. That's a
popcorn.
lie.
Let me get my
What I was
popcorn.
asked. No,
We
I
got
can remember.
drama.
One
What
at a
I
time.
was asked. What I was asked was, do I believe Terrence Crawford should get more money at these negotiations? And I said no.
Look,
don't lie. That's what I
all right,
said. And
let's
when
not.
I was
That's
asked
something
why,
different, bro.
I said it's based on his
I want to hear the
pay-per-view numbers
skill
and what
shit.
he's brought to the table. He has very low pay-per-view numbers. Why would you guarantee somebody a whole lot of money or
We're gonna
pay
go
them
off on
more
the
money
business,
if they don't have a track record of bringing the revenue back to the company?
What?
Why would you do that? You wouldn't do that.
brother. Who do you think is?
I wouldn't do.
Who do you think is as skilled as Terrence Crawford? That's what I want to know.
I think Jaron Boots Ennis, I think, is more skilled than Terrence Crawford.
Ooh.
And
Why does he get hit more?
What?
Against lesser opponents.
Listen, skill set and talent. Hold on a second.
Go ahead.
Now, if you can ask me, no, hold on a second. You can ask me about is his defense.
So you bought the bottle of beer.
Can I finish answering the brother? Thank you. Now you can ask me about is Jaron Boots Ennis' defense better than Terrence Crawford? We could beg to differ on that. But if we're talking about whole total package, yes, Jaron Boots Ennis does have more talent fighting out of both stances because Terrence Crawford gets hit a lot more and normally gets in a lot of trouble with fighters when he's fighting the orthodox position where we don't see Jaron Boots Ennis ever having those type of issues. And the only time we ever see, I watch film. The only time we ever see,
bro,
Jaron
I got
Boots
a film
Ennis,
channel.
That's great. I mean, that's great. So
I got it all broken down.
No,
you go to the channel.
Trust me, I watch your channel, brother.
You can watch it getting touched up.
I've watched your channel and I've seen
Jaron Ennis get blasted, brother.
Bro, I watch your channels and I see you at fights before. I have a lot of respect for you, Boxing Jim. So what I'm saying is, if we take a look at Jaron Boots Ennis, and the reason I brought up film is because you watch film. When Jaron Boots Ennis gets hit, that's normally when he's fighting inside. That's normally when he's fighting inside, he will take hits. He doesn't. To me, he doesn't have the best defense. Taking shots to the head inside. That's when he normally gets hit.
True.
I feel the same thing with Terrence Crawford. I don't feel he has the best skills inside fighting. He fights great when he's able to use his reach, and what he does when you do get inside, he normally tries to hold you. He has that wrestling background where he tries to hold you. He doesn't do a lot of fighting on the inside.
Well,
so we could
clinching is not skillful.
No, I'm not saying it's not skillful. I'm just saying in terms of like getting the action in on the inside. I just never see it. It's like a facet of his game I don't really ever see. And one thing I noticed is that when you look at Kell Brook and how he beat Sean Porter, he did a lot of holding. He boxed him and he held Sean Porter. And I saw when he did the same thing, when he tried to do the same thing to Errol Spence when they fought, he wasn't able to do it. So my thing was just like, I felt like when him and Terrence Crawford fight, I'm talking about Spence and Terrence Crawford fight, I don't believe Terrence Crawford is going to be able to get that holding off on the inside. He's going to be forced to have to fight on the inside as well. But when we're talking about Jaron Boots Ennis, you know
that TC bench presses 405, don't you? Or deadlifts 405 pounds.
It don't matter.
What that got to do with anything?
It don't matter.
I mean, he could do 1,000 chin-ups. I know
it don't. That don't matter.
Box,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Keep going. Go ahead.
All I'm saying is that when it comes to Jaron Boots Ennis, I just find him to be a more complete fighter from a skill perspective. I find Terrence Crawford to be a very skilled fighter, but what he has over Jaron Boots Ennis is the experience. He has the experience of being in the big fights, having that many fights, And I respect all the fighters because they all fighters. They all go in there risking their life.
We can move. Yeah, somebody in the comment. We can move on because I was looking for you. I was looking for you to get to some specifics, but I see it wasn't going there. So it's all good though. I respect your opinion.
Who got a better mental game?
Out of who?
Terrence Crawford and Boots.
I would have to give it to Terrence Crawford. I mean, he has more experience. But I don't know. We have to see them in the ring.
Salute to Truly Israel for the super chat. He says Crawford has sold more pay-per-views than Spence. You will have to go back and count when Crawford first got on pay-per-view. It was Spence first got on pay-per-view. Then you will get the number.
Okay. Sure.
I'm gonna have to look
thanks,
into
thanks
that.
for the $10, bro.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, thanks for the super chat. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Hey, you know, hey, Bushido, you know you cool when I got haters in your comment section.
man. But yeah, you guys, I gotta go get something to eat, man. And it's been a good show, man. Good discussion. You know, salute to everybody that stopped in. Salute to Loyal. Salute to Boxing Gems. Salute to Damone. That you subscribe to my boy J Rod's Level Up Boxing TV. And yeah, man.
Salute,
interesting
man.
take from Crawford. We go see if Spence. We go see if Spence responds. With anything, but at this point, does it even matter? Like, subscribe, hot your boy. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.
Salute to the chat.